Open thy mercy door, Father. Open thy mercy door, because we belong to you, belong to you, we belong to you. Never cast us out. Open thy mercy door. Don't let us go in vain, Father. Don't let us go in vain. Don't let us go in vain, Father. Don't let us go in vain, because we belong to you, belong to you, we belong to you. Never cast us out. Don't let us go in vain. Amen. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank God for allowing us to see this mercy day. Happy and joyful in His presence. God is a God of mercy and compassion. And when we come for this service, we are asking for the mercy of God to be given to us. When you're calling for mercy, you are asking for something you don't deserve. And all of us need the mercy of God in our lives. As blind Bartimaeus cried, when he wanted healing from Jesus Christ the Lord, he said, Son of David, have mercy on me. He didn't say, Son of David, heal me of my blindness. He said, have mercy upon me. Because that mercy opens the door for God's healing, for God's restoration, for God's deliverance. So when you ask for a particular thing, you limit God. But when you say, Lord, have mercy on me, God knows exactly what you need at that time. And that's what He's going to give you. So today we're reading from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36. And this passage talks about the restoration of Israel and the restoration of you and I. So we have to apply this passage to ourselves today, as if we're the one who's referring, truly it is referring to us. So Son of Man is referring to Prophet Ezekiel. Say, prophesy to the mountains of Israel, and say, you mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord. He's asking the prophet to prophesy to mountains. What does that tell you? There is power in the spoken word. You prophesy to your problem, you prophesy to the mountain in your life. You have the power to decree a thing that shall be given to you. So he asked the prophet to prophesy. It's just, prophesy means speak out my words to these mountains. So, what mountains do you have in your life? What mountain of trouble, of frustration, of destruction, of lack of progress, of failure that you have? You have the power to speak the word of the Lord to that mountain. And it has to obey you. So hear the word of it. It's not hearing Ezekiel's word. This is the word of the Lord. He is being asked to prophesy. So when you prophesy, you're not speaking your own words, you're speaking the word of the Lord, which the Lord has dropped into your hearts. How about that situation? That is what you are speaking out. So this thus says the Lord God, because the enemy has said against you, even the ancient high places are ours in possession. In other words, these mountains had been conquered by the enemies of the children of God. They had occupied them. You know, before Israel, before the 7-day war, 1967, Israel's land was occupied by the Arab countries. By the time they finished that war, they had got back all the land, including the Golan Heights. They had recovered the land. So, as the mountains surround Jerusalem, so the Lord surrounds people. Jerusalem is surrounded by mountains. So it's symbolic of the protection they have. But it says those mountains had been occupied by the enemies. And they were actually mocking Israel and say, oh, we have got hold of that possession of yours, that mountain that you depend on for protection, is now ours. So what has the enemy stolen from you? What is the enemy mocking you with and laughing at you right now in your life? Is it your career? Is it your finances? Is it your job, your relationship? That they think they've taken from you, and they're laughing at you and mocking you. Therefore, prophesy and say, Thus says the God, Lord God, because they have made you desolate, okay, swallowed you up on every side, that you may become a possession unto the rest of the heathen, the believers, and you are taken up with the lips of talkers, and are infaming of the people. See, they were mocking his children, the children of Israel. Just like many of us today have been mocked. They won't mock you to your Facebook behind you. They are mocking you, laughing at you. Look at that person. Look at that man. He hasn't got this. He hasn't got that. We got this from him. We got this from her. You know, that's what God is referring to. These heathen, these unbelievers, these wicked people, they have got these possessions of the children of God, and they are now mocking them. So therefore, you mountains, hear the word of the Lord. Now this is time for the power of the spoken word of God, the prophecy. It says, thus says the Lord God to the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision to the rest of the heathen that are round about. So he lists all these things: the hills, the valleys, the rivers, the desolate wastes, the cities that were forsaken. These are the things that the world has taken from them. These are the things they've captured from them. They are forsaken. That was the lost hope of getting them back. What has the world taken from each and every one of us? Something that they've given up on, that they've frustrated us. Is it our jobs? Is it our careers? Is it our finances? Is it our relationships? That the world is laughing at us because they think they've captured it. They think they've captured it. You've actually given up hope in your heart, thinking that, oh, this thing is lost forever. But tonight, God is going to speak to you. He says, speak to that forsaken city, that forsaken part of your life, that thing that you've given up hope on, that you think you can get back again. So speak to it tonight. So therefore, this is what you're going to speak. So surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land to their possession. These are the people that captured the possession of the mountains of God, belonging to his children. They captured this, and with the joy of their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it for a prey. So those are the enemies, the witches and the wizards of this world that have stolen people's virtues, stolen their jobs, killed their wives, stolen so many things from them, from you and I. They prophesy concerning the land of Israel. Say to the mountains, and to the hills, the rivers, and to those places, the dry places, those places that are forsaken, the valleys. Say, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because you have borne the shame of the heathen. So God is saying he's angry. He's angry at what they've done to his people. The people took the possession of his children, mocked them, they were laughing at them. Therefore God says, I'm angry at these people. Therefore, I've lifted my hand, saying, surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame. That's the first prayer point. Lord, all the enemies mocking me and laughing at me for this, for that, let them bear their own shame. Is God saying this? It's not Ezekiel. This is God saying this. That he has to speak this to those mountains, those places that have been destroyed in your life. Begin to speak. First, God says he's angry at the way you have been stolen from me, at the way my friends have been stolen from me, at the way my career has been stolen from me, whatever. God says angry, and therefore the people who did this to me, who took my finances, who took my husband, who took my wife, who took my car, first of all, you are going to bear your shame. That's the first prayer point. You have to be angry when you're doing this, because this is a picture of people who have been destroyed, who have lost a lot of things, and people are laughing at them. They are the laughing stock of the world. So, but you, O mountains of Israel, you shall shoot forth your branches. How can a mountain shoot forth branches? A mountain is a fixed piece of rock, right? But God is saying you shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to the people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. In other words, you are going to become a blessing to my people. You shall give fruit to my people. You shall branch out, you shall increase, expand. So those things that have been forsaken, now God is saying that they will multiply and become a blessing. Before they were forsaken, they were cast away, they were a thing of derisive. But God says He's going to reverse that. Now there will be things of joy, of blessing to His people. Maybe somebody has stolen your car, maybe they've stolen your career, it's become a thing of disgrace, a thing of famine, a thing of depression. But speak to that thing in your life and say, from this moment on, it shall increase and become a source of blessing to me and to others. So I will behold that for you, and I will turn unto you, and it shall be tilled and sown. So God will now think one thing that's been dead, God will bring it to life. Because before it wasn't bringing any fruit. Now God says, I'm going to make sure you become fruitful. And I will multiply men upon you, all the house of Israel, even all of it. And the city shall be inhabited, and the way shall be builded. See? A reversal from death to life. From nothing, from barrenness to fruitfulness. Say, I'm going to sow men on you, because before there were no men on you. Everything was desolate. Now, I'm going to bring back men on you. You shall increase, you shall become a blessing. All the cities that have been wasted, all the areas of your life that have been wasted, they shall become fruitful and be built up again. So this is a powerful word. We're going to speak that this problem in your life that has become a source of disgrace, no more shall you be disgraced, now it shall become a blessing. The barren areas of my life, I command you now to become fruitful. See? And the way shall be built. Let's go to Amos 9:14, Isaiah 58 verse 12, Isaiah 61 verse 4. Anybody can go there. Isaiah 58 verse 12, Isaiah 61 verse 4, Amos 9:14. So it's a powerful word of restoration for people who have suffered destruction, who have suffered the loss of everything. God says, speak to that area with your own word, with your own mouth. Begin to prophesy to that area of your life that has been dead, that it shall come to life and become fruitful to you. All the wasted areas of life shall be built up again. Go on, what was that first? Isaiah 61 verse 4, Isaiah 58 verse 12. Right? Yes, I still have to open it myself.
Isaiah 61 verse
4, yeah.
Okay,
Hallelujah.
And they shall rebuild the old ruins.
Mm-hmm.
They shall raise up the former desolations.
Yes.
And they shall repair the ruined cities.
That is it.
The desolations of many generations.
That's exactly what one God is saying. Shall repair the waste places. One, yes.
Almost 9%. I will bring back the captivities of my people Israel. They shall build the waste city and not inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards and drink wine from them.
Yes.
They shall also make garden and eat fruit from them.
See? So the waste to fruitfulness is a restoration, a reversal of fortune. Isaiah 15 verse 12 says, and they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places. Thou shalt raise up the foundations of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of paths to dwelling. See? The restorer. That means everything you've lost shall come back to you. Those dry places of your life shall become fruitful, shall become from desert to the Garden of Eden. This is the word of the Lord to you today. But you have to speak into your situation, speak into that problem area of your life. You have the power in your mouth, speak it. This area of my life, I call you from now on, shall become fruitful. There shall be no more death in you. There shall be no more disgrace for you. It shall be a thing of joy to me from this moment on. Yes, I will cause men to walk upon you, even my people Israel. Because before the mountains were abandoned, so these people are going to come again, and they shall possess thee, and there shall be the inheritance, and there shall no more, and so bereave them of men. So these mountains were a source of death before for the king of Israel, because they killed them there. Because there's no more will that happen. Rather than death, there'll be life now. There'll be many people on you right now. There'll be no more absence, famine of men. There shall be a harvest of men on you. People will come to dwell in you. See? Again, this is a restoration, a resurrection from death unto life. That's the promise of the the Lord to us today. Jeremiah 15 verse 7, I'll read that. Jeremiah 15 verse 7, somebody is there.
15 verse 7.
Yes.
15 verse 7.
Yeah.
And I will win now them with a winding. No.
Yes, I will set my face against them. They shall go out from one fire. Isaiah 15. Oh, sorry, Jeremiah 15 verse 7.
Jeremiah 15 verse 7.
Yeah.
That I'm reading.
Okay, good. Go.
I will win now them with a winnowing fan in the gates of the land. I will bereave them of children.
Yes.
I will destroy my people since they do not return from
their ways. See, that was the judgment. But now God has come back to bless them. See? And they shall possess them. Thus is the Lord God, because they say unto you, Thou land diverse of men, has bereaved thy nations. Therefore, thou shalt devour men no more. See? Neither bereave thy nations anymore, says the Lord God. So before, there was death on that mountain. The thing that was supposed to give them blessings and joy became a source of sorrow. But there's no more will that happen. You will no longer cry over your situation, over your relationships, over your finances, over your careers. No. That thing that's supposed to be joy will return to something being a sort of joy to you, not of sorrow, not of destruction. Neither will I cause men to hear thee the shame of the heathen anymore. Neither shalt thou bear the reproach of the people anymore. Neither shalt thou cause thy nations to fall anymore, says the Lord. So all the bad things that were happening, God says, we're going to stop it. They will no longer bereave men. They will no longer be a source of shame and embarrassment to his people, but a source of joy. Now that's what God is saying. He's going to turn your sorrow into joy, your mourning into dancing. This is the word of resurrection and restoration to you and I. You have to take it as a personal word. Like you said, I should speak to my problem. Then I'm going to speak to my problem tonight, Lord. This, you know that area in your life that's giving you a problem? Begin to prophesy and speak to it. So the Lord says, no longer will this you area become a source of disgrace and shame to me, but rather it shall be a source of joy and pride. No longer will men mock me because of you, but from today onward, men will praise God because of you, because of what will happen to you. No longer will there be any death in this area of my life. Now there'll be life. See? So it's the opposite of what's happening. God says, now it's come to restore. It's come to repair. It's come to resurrect. What has been wasted, what has died, will come to life in your life. So this powerful word God has spoken to us tonight. You and I have to receive it. You have to believe it. You have to speak. Remember, God did not speak to those mountains. It was Prophet Ezekiel who spoke the word of the Lord to those mountains. So what I'm trying to say? You have the power in your mouth. Don't wait for any prophet to speak to you or anybody. No, you have the power yourself. If you believe the word of the Lord, speak it out. You can just take this passage, go home tonight, and before you pray, read it again, write some points down, and begin to pray those points. I prophesy into the mountain of my life. That point of disgrace that the world has been laughing at me, that no longer will it be a source of embarrassment. I've read to the dry areas of my finances, dry areas of my career, dry areas of my relationship, that I shall become fruitful and moist, that there shall be no more dryness. My desert shall become a Garden of Eden. My wilderness shall become a Garden of Eden. You speak that problem in your life, and if you believe it, you'll see it turn around, because the word of God is true. It's not a lie. So thank God for his mercies. May God give us the power to prophesy as he has told us. And may God give us a restoration in our lives. A reversal of our fortunes from death to life, from sorrow to joy, from barrenness to harvest and blessings. God bless your words.